Good afternoon. It is Wednesday, November 20th, 2024. Welcome to Panther News Network. I'm Gabby Handcock.
And I'm Kira Tiller, and here's your news for today.
Yesterday morning, an explosion in an Ohio home killed 2 people, injured 1, and sent debris flying throughout the neighborhood. It's unknown what the cause of this explosion was, but authorities did know that the explosion occurred around 9 a.m. The 911 call told officials that I just heard a big boom, and I looked out the window and it was gone. Several residents said that the explosion shook their homes and caused minor damage. Felt the shock wave and fell out the bed, neighbor Derek Gullett told CBS affiliate WKRC. Got dressed and went outside to see what happened, and as I went outside, it was snowing insulation. Pieces of the house in my driveway and my yard. Many of the neighbors who witnessed and even felt the explosion were saying how the explosion itself shook their homes and caused minor damage. Most of the neighborhood came together and tried to search for the victims and source of the fire. Unfortunately, a man and woman were killed, and the survivor is now receiving treatment at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center. The Ohio State Fire Marshal will lead the investigation into the blast and is doing their best in trying to find out what the source of this fire was.
Houston has a new public works director after city voted to remove the requirement that the position be filled with a licensed professional engineer. Randy Mackey was appointed by John Whitemer, the mayor, to replace Carol Haddock, who was retired earlier this year. Mackey has been with Houston Public Works since March 2023 as their chief operating officer. He's been expanded the role, the department working with the city engineer, Richard Smith, since April. As mayor, I pride myself on the appointments I've made. You find talent in watching people working in other positions, Whitemer said. As Journee led the department during Hurricane Betty and the derecho, I observed how responsive he is during the emergencies and every day. He is resolving issues during the storm and in many days that followed. Randy exemplifies the leadership we expect. He is going to make Houston Public Works better, and I'm excited to see him serve Houston residents for years to come. Mackey, a lawyer and former corporate executive, was appointed after the city's council unanimous vote to remove requirement that the director is a licensed engineer. The city said the change broadens the pool of qualified candidates and allows them to select on based leadership expertise and visions. I am honored and grateful for the mayor's confidence in my leadership. I want to thank the 3,900 public servants of Houston Public Works who chose dedication, set the strong foundation for Houston to thrive. I am grateful for the support, Mackey said. We're going to deliver on the challenges we face. We know we have a lot of work to do. I am excited for the opportunity in front of us to deliver substantial change. Engineering decisions will be signed off by the city engineer. Mackey steps into the role immediately, replacing Smith, who was serving as an interim director.
This week, our team here, a part of NABJ, which is the National Association of Black Journalists, has a few events coming up. Recently, on November 18th, we had What's New in Journalism Part 2 and a Journalism and PR Technical Workshop. Throughout this next couple of days, we also had some more events coming up to help you lead and gain knowledge on being a leader and getting insight into this craft. Thursday, November 20th, Dr. TDV will be leading a masterclass and sharing what it truly means to be a leader. If you want more insight on the upcoming events or just interested in learning or becoming a part of NABJ, follow our Instagram at PVAMU_NABJ. This is Panther News Network. Stay tuned and we'll be right back with you after this commercial break. Thank you guys for staying with us. Here's your remaining news for the day. Tyler Carroll, better known as his stage name Music, is an artist reshaping the landscape of the music industry while paving a unique path as a producer, songwriter, and audio engineer. Carroll's journey began in one of the most humbling settings by teaching himself how to play his father's guitar. This ignited his passion for music and moved him to writing one of his first songs. He would soon perform and display this talent for events and even important milestones in his life, like his high school graduation and Morehouse's senior pinning ceremony. Unfortunately, he did face obstacles, including financial hardships, which forced him to leave Morehouse, but he still continued to persevere. Eventually, he was able to return to Morehouse after a year and a half, where he completed his degree in physics and math. Another defining moment for music in his career was performing at the iconic Whiskey A Go Go in West Hollywood, where he got to open for mainstream artists. Carroll credits his time spent at Morehouse by saying it helped him build a sense of community and discover his true self. And despite not majoring in music, the rich cultural environment pushed him to pursue his passions in his studies, which led to a successful career as a nuclear engineer. Carroll offers advice to those stating their own journeys in any passion. Keep going if this is something you're truly passionate about. Don't stop at the first few bumps in the road. Next, we have reporter Cohen Parker giving us an inside look at yesterday's campus event named Real Talk Men's Edition, held by the Pink Panthers.
This is Coleman Parker for KPVU-TV, and I'm outside the MSC Ballroom, and today's topic will be about Real Talk Men's Edition. The Pink Panthers are an organization of women that talk about their sexuality and health. On November 19th, which is National Men's Day, the Pink Panthers hosted a Real Talk Men's Edition, in which consists of guest speakers talking about health for men, physically and mentally. This is Coleman Parker, and here I'm with
Damari Nikhil Perkins. I'm a representative for the Eta Beta chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Okay, Mr. Perkins, what does this event mean to you?
Well, this event is really important. You know, it focuses on mental health in general. For men, today is International Men's Day, and you know, mental health is always overshadowed. So I feel like it was really good to talk on certain topics about not only mental health but sexual health as well, and how to be safe and turn it into intercourses or in relationships. So it was really good.
This event is really important for a lot of men. Specifically, this is a men mental health month, if I'm not mistaken, but the topic of tonight was men's mental health, but mental health in general, as well as sexual health as well, and how important that really is for men, but for both people, and for both men and women in general. So this event was really good to kind of teach people that importance behind both of it, but also kind of give a collegiate experience to it as well. Hearing from college students like all of us here, making it, I guess, bridging the gap between, you know, the people that are on the stage and people that are just kind of here to kind of, you know, get a grasp of what's going on. So this event was really important for a lot of people.
Such powerful points from everybody who spoke today, and some can say it's life-changing. This is Coleman Parker for KPVU-TV.
Thank you, Cohen, for informing us on such a fun and informational event.
A Florida man has filed a class action lawsuit against Netflix after he had trouble streaming the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. Several Netflix customers reported issues with buffering while streaming the fight. Ronald Blue Dayton filed a breach of contract lawsuit with Hillsborough County, Florida, on Monday. 60 million Americans were hyped to see the Iron Mike Tyson and the baddest man on the planet versus the YouTuber prizefighter Jake Paul. What they saw was the baddest streaming on the planet, reads the lawsuit. Dan's lawsuit claims that Netflix viewers missed large portions of the fight and the entire thing due to streaming services issues. Netflix customers experienced massive streaming issues and should have known better because it would happen before. They were woefully ill prepared, reads the lawsuit. The suit is seeking more than $50 million, saying Netflix failed to deliver on the streaming services it promised.
The holiday season is finally here. Festive holiday music, from classics to covers, is slowly re-emerging from all genres. Some artists and big names in the industry are even coming out with new releases of Christmas songs. Some of these new releases for the 2024 holiday season are Jennifer Hudson, The Gift of Love, Toby Keith, Christmas to Christmas, Clay Aiken, Christmas Bells Are Ringing, Jimmy Fallon, Holiday Seasoning, and even more artists are a part of the lineup for the new festive songs this holiday season. We're even going to get a reissue of the Temptations' 1980s album, Give Love at Christmas. Even a new box set is coming out with both Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong on Ella and Louis Wish You a Swinging Holiday. We have a very strong lineup this year of the classics featured on these albums, and even some originals that the artists made to celebrate this holiday season.
Tonight is the 50th CMA Awards that has the biggest stars hosting, including Luke Bryan, Lainey Wilson, and the Hall of Fame quarterback Peyton Manning in Nashville, Tennessee. The performing artists tonight include Post Malone, Luke Combs, and others. They follow in footsteps of several greats who've graced the CMA Awards stage in their superstar presence. Tonight will be a great night for country music and artists who will be collecting awards.
That's been our show this afternoon. Be sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at KPVU-TV. I'm Gabby Handcock, and this has been Panther News Network.
I'm Kira Tiller. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next episode.
Bye, y'all.